Good day, viewers. You're welcome again to Political Perspective on ABN TV, your trusted platform for dissecting the most pressing political issues across Nigeria. I am your host, Ifeanyi Okale. Today we have a special guest in the studio, a vibrant voice in youth leadership and a rising political force. He is the national president of the Southern Nigerian Youth Assembly, Honorable Moses Chuks Njoku. You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
All right, viewers, let's dive straight into our discussion. First, Honorable, as a prominent youth leader in the southern region of Nigeria, what's your general assessment of President Bola Tinubu administration, nearly 2 years in office? Would you say young Nigerians feel the impact of his leadership yet?
Thank you very much, Mr. Kale. Well, I will always be frank to the young Nigerians. This is barely 2 years. Within few days now, in less than a month and few days, it will become 2 years. And I will frankly tell you that His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Bola Tinubu, have done excellently well. To some people, it may not sound okay to them, but there is a difference between you don't understand the difference between macro and microeconomy. And when you talk about economy of a state or a country, you talk about economic development of a state before you talk about economic growth. So that is the challenge people don't understand. If you look at in infrastructure, let's talk about the road construction in Southeast in the first place. You said roads that have been taken many years, more than 20 years for people to complete, have been completed within a space of 1 year. The second Niger bridge is now being unused. So you look at the issue of lecturers being on strike. Now,
the second Niger bridge, is unused.
It's unused
right
now.
It started during Buhari's regime.
Yeah, it was. They are not too sure, but everything got ready as the time Tinubu got into power, and because he put in a lot of forces, a lot of powers, and they ensure that people start using that place by making sure that the engineers finish whatever they are doing. So I give it to him. And in the areas of agriculture, you will not say that like the cost of food now have reduced. You cannot compare the cost of food 5 months ago and the cost of food today. So the man is really doing the work. You look at the road between Lagos and the train road between Lagos and Calabar is ongoing seriously. So what he's doing to reduce issues, to reduce problems, is quite on a fast lane. And I'm sure before he finishes 8 years.
8 years.
Before he finishes 4 years. Because I wish him to do better than what we have expected, we have seen before. So before he finishes these 4 years, those things he put on ground that he want to do, he will finish them very well. So I'm expecting that Bola Tinubu, honestly, the youth should give him total support because he is driving on the side of the youth. If you look at the Ministry of Youth, what they are doing today is different from what we used to see. So the man is on the right track, and everybody should give him total support.
You see, Honorable Chiefs, if you see in Nigeria now, there are growing concerns about hardship, inflation, and economic recovery. Do you think the president is on the right path, or is he missing key opportunities, especially in the youth engagement and national development?
Well, Mr. President, I believe in my personal assessment and independent evaluation that the man is really doing well. Like what I told you about economy. Before a tailor will finish designing a cloth, he will first of all cut it to pieces. That is the area people are feeling the impact of hardship. But at the end of the tunnel, there must be light because he's doing everything, those things that are difficult to be done. Like when he removed the fuel subsidy, many years, many governments have said we will remove it, they cannot remove it. but they have removed it fearlessly and make sure that those people who feel that they are untouchable in Nigeria, they now don't know that they are touchable. So all part of the economy is being taken care of, and I'm telling you that with what the people handling the economy is doing today, the cost of living and the cost of fuel, everything will come down. Dollar will also come down before the next year, before this time next year. You see a quite different development in terms of economic re-engineering. So I assure you, and from what I'm seeing, from questions I have answered, and from what I see in political development, you will see that the man is working hand every moment, every hour to see that the suffering people, giving the people a lasting solution to the suffering. Not to give somebody a bottle of Coke next tomorrow you will not have something to eat. So make sure that all part of the country that developed today have passed through this process, and this is a process of going to a greater, more powerful generation that will survive the economy of the people, that will give the people what they really want. But if you continue pampering a child, giving what he wants, the child will grow without not being intelligent. So the only way out is to follow it the hard way. Those things that cannot be done will be done, and I assure you, Tinubu is giving Nigeria what they want, and in the nearest future you will see that cost of fuel, cost of living, everything will come to the various.
But people are still dying on hunger and complaining.
No. There's no time, even in America, people complain of hunger. There's no place you can remove hunger because everything is not 100%. So, but with what they are doing today, the government is sure of giving an accountable leadership that people can see what they do with the money. You can only complain of what state governors do because most of the money goes to the hands of the state governors. So if there is a challenge, if there is a problem, you now lay it on the state governors. Because when the oil subsidy was removed, majority, like in Abia and some states, they received 3 billion per month. Now they are receiving 17 billion. Some of them are receiving 15 billion and all of that. So if there is a problem in the country, we should question the governors, not the president. That is where the whole money have gone to. And they believe that the governors knows the people. Through the local government chairman and other system, they will be able to take the money, whatever economy, whatever measures to make sure that they cushion this problem. So if we are having problem, we ask the governors what they are doing with the money the president has given to them. They have money in excess. They have money in quantum. So let them account for what they have done with the money given to them. And that is where we need, in every state there is need for production company. In every state there is need for good access roads. In every state there is need for easy transport. In fact, nobody should, if they put the money in place, nobody will pay for transportation in any state. So the money the president has given to different states, if they implement it and put it to what they are agreed on, Nigeria will be a better. Nobody will be complaining about what is happening in Abuja, and nobody will start calling Tinubu have done this and have not done that. So the challenge we have is let the governors utilize the opportunity given to them. Let them use the money given to them from the subsidy and make sure that the people feel the impact of those things. So the intention of Mr. President is taking the money to the people. Production will be easy. Employment will be, job opportunity will be created. But they are not using it to create those things. That is why people are feeling the challenge that the removal of subsidy, things are so hard. They're not releasing this money to the people that need it. That is the challenge you have.
All right, viewers, let's go for a short break, and when we come back, we'll still talk more about APC in Abia State.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
All right, welcome back, viewers. Still on Political Perspective on ABN TV. With us in our studio here is Honorable Chuks Moses Njoku. Honorable Chuks Njoku, let's come home to southeast of Nigeria. The region has had some notable figures on the national stage. One of them is Senator Orji Uzor Kalu, a former Abia state governor and a senator representing Abia North Senatorial District. What is your take on his political trajectory and relevance in today's political landscape?
Thank you. Well, I believe in everybody. I trust everybody that has the will of the people, and I'm interested in the welfare of the people of the southern Nigeria, mostly the youth, where I live. You see, coming to southeast and the political equation today, if you're talking about politics of Nigeria, politics of southeast, politics of Ndibo, and politics of good governance, if you don't call the name of Orji Uzor Kalu, I think you are playing. This man has policies. What he believes in. One, he believed that justice must be shared to everybody. Reasons. When he was governor of Abia State, he believed that the poor should have whatever to do with the rich. There is nothing like the rich continue being in power while the poor remaining within their kitchen. No. Orji Uzor Kalu has a philosophy of making sure that the young, the old have a meeting point. If you don't have source of living, because you know his background, you know where he started his life, and he said, let me give opportunity to those who doesn't have the opportunity of getting to the top. And that is his principle. Any person that he find being the least among the many, like Jesus Christ, he go for the person and bring him up. That is one basic principles of him. And in the political land space of Nigeria and Southeast, I cannot, nobody can come out in Southeast, Abia in the first instance, will say he's a politician in Abia that do not have anything to do with Orji Uzor Kalu. No one single person. Both the ruling class today in Abia, both the past one, have one inclination or the other with Orji Uzor Kalu. And these are the people he thought what politics is all about, how one should relate with each other, and what brought about political development. In those days, if you talk about civil servants having their salary, it's at when the 26, 27, they have received their salary. If you're talking about getting their wage allowance, those things have been paid. He does not compromise the welfare of people. So this is a man who wants to make sure that the political party he belongs to in Southeast give the party what he wants and give the people what they want. Right now, looking at the scenario of the Southeast, Southeast have not been at the center of the Nigerian polity. But now, with the rise of Orji Uzor Kalu, you can see the number of people decamping from different political parties to come back to APC. Courtesy of a man who believe that everybody should come together and eat in one pot. Let me tell you, by January this year, he called everybody that was part of his government in his home. And I tell them that there is need for all of us to be part of the recent development of Nigeria so that we can attract the dividends of democracy, because the essence of going to Abuja, the essence of being part of politics is to alleviate poverty from his people, from our people. And that is what he believes in. And since he's doing that, I mean, nature, life has become very easy for people. People who have moved from their party to APC today have started enjoying the dividends of democracy. And the way and manner he's managing the system, looking at his own place, every day in the news, attracting 4-kilometer roads, 2-kilometer roads, 2.4-kilometer roads. This is what nobody, no senator in Abia have ever done. All try to go there and make their ends. So the essence of going to the Senate.
Let's not just see if I'm cutting you off. There's a recent propaganda that has been trending online that Senator Orji, or most of the roads he has been built in Abia North are not quality roads. So what do you have to say about that?
Let me tell you, the truth is, the evidence is the end of every argument. Have any of those roads been collapsed? This man, those who say those things, have not even attracted half-kilometer of a road. And the man who attracted it, you are saying that his own is not quality and does not have a quality. His roads has quality. He used the best company, and he made sure that those roads, he even come to supervise those roads. He put in the best of engineers. This is the only senator who go into the Senate with his engineers, go to different places, find out what is the challenge of our people, who asks people what is their problem, which road is not good, is that electricity. He made sure that those people who are supposed to do that, and both in ministry, everywhere, make sure that they give a good report. At the end of the day, you will have a result. So I pity those people carrying such propaganda, because I know they cannot do well, and they are the people who will also come back to him, please, I'm sorry, and he also because of his nature accommodate them. But what I'm telling you is that also Kalu cannot go for the list. He believe in doing the best, and he believe in the best, and do not allow anybody to deter you with such stories. And I'm sorry for such people who have been making such comments, because they don't understand the enigma of the man we call Dr. Kalu. Let me tell you, when you have an Njoku tree in your place, you don't cut it down, because to be another Njoku tree, it will take you many years. So a lot of people have passed through him. Who is that person today in Abia that will say he talk about politics? If you did not pass through him, your brother that have been in politics have passed through him. So your source of what you are doing politically, if you say you don't have an inclination with Orji Kalu, I think the person is not. It should be. I mean, the person may be suffering from schizophrenia. You should take the person to for a medical checkup, because Orji's interest is Abia first. Orji's interest is Ndibo first. Orji's interest is a united Nigeria. If you see Orji Kalu, you have seen Nnamdi Azikiwe. If you see Orji Kalu, you have seen Emma Opara. So these people do not talk about themselves because he's a comfortable man before now. So what he is thinking of is the way how he can alleviate poverty from the people, how he can encourage people to succeed before he leaves this planet Earth. So his essence of being in politics is not about what he's going to eat, rather is how it will better the people of Igbo land. So those people carrying such propagandas, they don't know Orji Kalu. They don't have anything. They just want to insult the man.
Even some say that what has happened in Abia State, the cause of the problem in Abia State is Senator Orji Kalu. I want you to put more light on this. Orji Kalu, I think he left Abia State government for past many years now. Bringing him back to Abia State issue or problem, does it make any sense?
Well, if you're talking about Abia politics, and you say you want to readdress issues of Abia, you don't bring Orji Kalu, which means the mistake will reoccur. Look, you don't treat an infection or a disease without detecting the root cause of the problem. If not, you continue giving injection, and there will be no result at the end of the day. So when you have Orji Kalu coming back to join the political class in Abia and re-engineer, reactivate the political system, we will see a better light, and we will see a great action that will bring what we really want as individual democracy. Some people are in government, they don't want anybody to know what they are doing. When Uzor Kalu was in government, there are elements of accountability. He will tell you this is what we want to do, and the amount it will cost. So these days we are having government, this is what I'm doing, I don't know what the cost of it. So if anybody is talking about re-engineering the political system in Abia State and now to bring in Orji, I think the person is making a mistake. He is coming back. We will put everybody in his place. So the Abia politics and the APC in Abia, he has a very serious responsibility to unite everybody. As a former governor, as a serving senator, as a former chief whip of the Senate, if you say he does not have to say in Nigerian political equation, I think the person is not very careful and does not really know what he's saying.
All right, some believe Senator Kalu's influence is waning. Others says he is still stabilizing force in Southeast. In your view, does he still represent the political strength of the Southeast within the APC?
I have told you before that I represent the largest political group in Nigeria, or in the southern part of Nigeria, and I will always tell you the truth. If APC want to win presidential election, national election in Southeast without Uzor Kalu, it's not gonna work. He is a nucleus, a political nucleus that will bring everybody together. He has the character, he has the mind of forgiving everybody that sin against him. He has that aura of telling a brother, I'm okay, let us go for the interest of all. So I am telling you that without the lives of Uzor Kalu, in fact, without him coming up fully on ground, there will be a challenge. We need him to come in. We need him to take over issues. We need him to reconcile whoever has not been reconciled. Because we're talking about a southern president. For southern Nigeria to retain power, he has a responsibility. And if such power is being vested on him, I'm assuring you 99.9% of the vote of the Southeast will go to APC. So it is necessary. If you are saying that he is not important, he's not relevant, the person is making a mistake. Both in Abia, Imo, Enugu, Ebonyi, he has friends all around. And those friends are real politicians, not media politicians. They are friends who can make things work. Churches said that I love things happen. It don't happen, I made them happen. Okay, our dear brother Uzor Kalu make things happen. He doesn't believe in being lazy over an issue. He's a serious-minded politician. He's a serious-minded businessman. So anybody telling you that he's not strong enough, again, that person doesn't want the interest of APC and doesn't want the Southern Nigeria to gain the power back again coming 2027.
Okay, recently there's a trending video that has been on social media where Senator Uzor Kalu was speaking, and he said, let me quote him direct, he said President Bola Ahmed Tinubu told him that what happened in Southeast, he's not happy about it, that APC is not strong and united. So on that, people start saying that he wants to come and take over Abia State or something like that. But I would like you to put, because I've heard you said something about Uzor Kalu. I think most of these things there's another video that he started countering or being a refuter on that broadcast. He also said that what he said wasn't that he is going to take over the government house, that he is saying that Abia State APC need to come together with one force for them to win elections. So what do you have for that?
Well, it is the responsibility of enemies of progress and those who live in enjoying crisis. These are their duties. One, to misinterpret or misquote people and make news out of it. Let me tell you, Orji Kalu, His Excellency the former governor of Abia State, really mean well when he make his statement and has nothing to do with Labour Party. That's not his interest. His interest is simple. This man has given Southeast Development Commission an instrument that should bring everybody in Southeast.
No, you said he gave Southeast Development Commission. This was a motion through the Deputy Speaker of the Deputy Speaker, House of Rep, Right Honorable Benjamin Kalu, and the motion was passed. Also went through different processes, which it came. Uzor now
didn't that go to the Senate?
It went through.
So there's nobody in Southeast.
No. Why I'm saying this is the procedures of bringing out Southeast Commission. Okay, I am not saying his son is not there, but you are just saying he is the person that brought it.
If you make the law and the president did not sign it, your law will remain where it is. So it will completely inconsequential. But for the president to look at this and say it is important, I mean, the president mean well for the people of Southeast. So now, for that person who have done so, and you look at when the election was on in 2023, you see that he did not do well, and the people of Southeast did not give him total support. Now he's saying, both in Abia, that the party is not united. That he's making a promise to the president that they are going to do everything within their reach to unite everybody, so that APC will come out well come 2027.
Okay.
So what he means there is to bring the party together, to sacrifice whatever thing that is necessary to be sacrificed to ensure that this man who have done us well also deserve the support of our people. For him to also give the Southeast Deputy Speaker of the House of Reps, doesn't he require a reward in voting? So whatever that have been the problem, whatever sacrifice he will do to make sure that the party come back and come out in flying colors in the nearest election we are going to conduct, that he is going to do it. So he mean well for the party. He's going to unite the party. That is one of his responsibilities, in cooperation with every other person in Southeast and in Abia as a place. So whosoever is saying that is interested in the governor of, is that, let me tell you, my dear brother, let me tell you, Okale, you will have to listen to the truth. Are you telling me that somebody's name is Abia State? Nobody has that seat. Every political party has the right to come and contest and win. If APC prepare themselves, they will win. If PDP prepare themselves very well, they will win. You don't look at what people are writing on Facebook. You don't consider those things are factors. Who told you that these are the things that, look, let me tell you, we have had a lot of promises from the so-called saint leadership in Abia State. I was saying that is what you are going to condone. No, now. What I'm telling you here is, this man's interest is simply for the people of Abia. Pay good for that man that have done good to you, or for a party that have done good to you. So if you believe in the philosophies of APC, if you believe and you want the interest of Ndibo and the Southern Nigeria as a whole, a man who is doing for everybody in Nigeria, the level of crisis have reduced. The level of insecurity have reduced. What are we talking about? The issue and the interest of the southern part of Nigeria is the most important thing. And whatever that can grant us that, with what Orji Kalu has said, we are going to do it. He has our support. He has the mandate of the youth. We are going to give him support. Whatever that can sustain this program, we are in for it, and we are going to support it. So the unity of the people, the leadership of the party, the political oligarchy in the state is very, very important to him to make sure that the president will succeed. And whatever the people of Abia ask for, then he's going to grant it. So we must be at the center of political equation in Nigeria. That is what Orji Kalu is saying.
All right, still on Southeast Abia State, as a case study, the governor of Abia State, His Excellency Dr. Alex O.T. Abians and some other people have been saying has been doing so good, doing so great on road infrastructure. Do you have anything to say about that?
Well, I, as a citizen of, as an indigenous of Abia State, in the first place, a leader of the youth class, I have a lot to say. One, we have seen and witnessed so many things: the good, the bad, the ugly. And we have also come to make political analysis in what is going on in Abia State. Let us take for instance, there is issue of road constructions. Fine and good. Is that the parameter to judge the political equation in a state, that this man is doing well or not doing well? No. The answer is capital no. One, when you talk about the economy of a state, you talk about the education. Somebody told us that library, he had built library in billions of naira. There is no single place he built. If he has a place that he built a library, let him show us. From today we're talking about, let him show us. Let him bring the people and say, this is a library I have built. You say education, you have done this and that. Let us see the education. Let us go to the classrooms and see what he has done.
I think most of this thing is still on. When I had an exclusive with Fenda Dekoma, he's mentioned that because I asked him about what we saw on their website about the 84 billion naira that was meant for reconstruction and rehabilitation of schools in Abia State. On the site, sorry, it was 54. Sorry for the wrong quote. It was 54 point something billion. Also 85% or 84% completed. When I asked him, he said yes. He admitted and also said that most of those work, the money has been given. They will start the work. So I tried to get more facts on that, but it wasn't so clear. But now you are saying you've not seen, though what he said that the work are ongoing. Okay, let's see it is ongoing. We have seen a lot of things last week that has been happening in the state, Abia State. Defection took place. Recently, the Deputy Speaker of the House of Rep, Right Honorable Benjamin Okezie Kalu, came down to Abia State to commission. The commissioning is just about the support for the president come 2027. Different groups have come to pay a courtesy visit. One of the courtesy visits are the ones from Okwa Ngwa blog. They came and asked him to contest 2027 governorship in Abia State. And also some traditional rulers also visited and also thanked him for bringing up the Southeast Development Commission and other things that has been happening in Southeast. On the defection, recently we saw in Umunnochi thousands of people that defected to APC. Does it mean the Labour Party administration is not doing well in Abia?
Honestly, you see, you will agree with me that what you see with your eyes, you don't need any other person to tell you that this thing is right or wrong. When in a state there is a governor ruling a state, and people are living, instead of coming to his own party, people are leaving his own party from other parties, going to a particular party, is an evidence to prove that the government in power is not doing the right thing. If you ask me more, I will tell you. Look.
So what are the right things you're supposed to do?
Good. The right thing you're supposed to do is, one, what we call accountability. You promise the government in power today, promise Abians accountability when you get to power. A question has been asked to him, say, how do you get the money you are using to do all this project? He said, that is his automatic. Is that what a governor of a state is supposed to say? I can tell you that in road construction, ramp, $50 million was attracted by the past government. Give and take in calculation of it, you're talking about 20 billion naira. The 40 kilometer road done. Even if you do it a kilometer per 1 billion, have you finished 20 billion naira? And the areas where you are supposed to, that is designated for those construction, you abandon them and do it a place of your personal choice. And you want Abians to begin to clap for you? Is that what you're telling me? Now, have the money finished? Now you look at what road you are doing. Fine and good. That is the only brand new road he is doing. Even when 45% of that road have also been completed. The past government excavated the bad soil, sandfilled it, compacted it, formed a gutter, though he cancelled the gutter and put a different gutter. Paid the compensation for buildings and all the rest of them. He has now come to do that one. Fine and good. Are you telling me with what the amount he called, he's trying to tell us that a kilometer is more than 2 billion naira? Where on earth, where in Nigeria, even in a different area, even in Bayelsa State, have you constructed a road at 1 billion naira? So
it depends.
The terrain of Abia, the terrain of Abia, you cannot construct road at that amount. Now you told us education, you have done this. Come and show us with our physical eyes, we cannot see. And you leave the roads you are supposed to tar. You go to a road that have been tarred before and you put another tar on it.
To make it better now.
To make it better. What are the people that doesn't have even one road? So what you told
but remember, this is just barely a year plus. It's not up to 2 years.
Then tell us how you got the money. You told us that you are going to tell us how you got the money, that you account for every kobo. Now we're saying account for the money now, and you're not willing to do that, and you say it's automatic, and you want me to accept it. Look, those political gymnastics have gone. Time have gone. When people like us, so many people have not come to politics, come to do the right thing. Now we are here. We're going to do it, and we'll make sure that it is not issue of telling people in overseas and everywhere that you have put Abia is like America today, when it is not true. So, and the
what is not true?
What is not true is the rules you are supposed to do, you have not done them. The one you are
but
saying,
the ones he has done, does such road exist before in Abia? So what I'm saying, the such road, some of those roads he has done in Abia, so has it been like that before?
Some of them don't just need a little maintenance, not a full construction. Then the one that need a full construction, that is where you're supposed to go into and rescue people from where they are. Port Harcourt Road, have I complained about it? I say, I give it to you. You have done well there. I'm not condemning any good effort one have done. No. When
so where in Abia do you want him to focus now? New roads.
There are so many new roads. It's uncountable. Tell me if you have a government where you have done roads. Major roads. What do we talk about? Do you talk about the one that lead to my place? It's part of the RAM in Asia. It is part of the one this current RAM money project supposed to be. Have you done it? Did you do it?
But he might start anytime now.
Let him do it. Let's see.
Or just give him a small time.
We want him to do it. That is the essence. And let me tell you also, if a governor do a road, it look as if he's doing a very something big. It is a responsibility. Who will do it? Is it me? If you don't do it, look, why are we praising some people who do their job? That is their job in the first place, for crying out loud.
So what about the other governors? Why are they not doing their job?
Let me tell you, the past government did a lot of job and paid a lot to attract the money this government today is enjoying.
Like
the money from RAM, from so many agencies, will get some grants, okay, and those money came in. People started working on that road, even the time of Kalu, and some of the money have arrived. The money have gotten, you have not even the allocation of the state. If you have to account for it, you do not start, will not exist. That is starting today. So account for those things. Let's know where the source of that money. Tell the people, this man brought this, this man brought that. Not to tell people that Okali attracted loan for you. What are the money he brought? So we are here. We are going to talk to the people direct. People will listen to us. People know what we do. People know what we believe in. And whoever that know the right thing to do will win the election. So if you say, if you're talking about Ben Kalu, he is qualified, eminently qualified. He's an indigenous of Nigeria. He's an indigenous of Abia State. He has the right. Even like every other person. So PDP is preparing. If they prepare themselves very well, get to the people who can attract vote, they will win. So it's not the issue of we have done this, we have done that. When we tell the people the real truth, then they will listen and they will do what we ask them to do.
All right, before we'll leave, and I would like you to, speaking of the APC, how would you rate its performance, both nationally and here in Abia State, especially in terms of youth involvement, internal party democracy, and public accountability?
Yeah, well, the party called APC in Abia, they are doing well. This is the first time in the history of Abia where people attract, APC is not the ruling government in Abia State, but majority of the senators, the House of Rep people, they are seriously doing well. This is the first time you see a senator attracting federal, serious, dependable, well-meaning project in the Southeast. One, all their effort to bring Southeast development is to record with. One. Two, the level of political appointments today in Abia cannot be compared with the level of political appointment Abians have received for federal political appointment for many years ago. And it is the collaboration of the APC leadership in Abia State to attract such. So you cannot say, look at the road is ongoing seriously right now. Some of the roads we are talking about attracted by the federal and other things attracted by the federal government is by the APC people. So more of our people joining APC is a welcome development. we cannot continue playing by the side of the gallery. We should play at the top. We should be at the tower and do the justice. So we shall attract them. Being there have attracted our people, and the APC have been fair, mostly to the youth, because who do the job? Who talk about the job? Like the likes of Benakan. Is he an old man? Is he a young man? So giving appointment to a young man, such position, Deputy Speaker, South is a look at all the whole old men. He didn't give it to them. He give it to a young man. I think that's the beginning of a new era. And the Benakan have also, in collaboration with other leaders, have also started carrying young people along. There is a one boy in Abia. I also got an appointment. Wamba. He's also a very young man. He's the effort of the people. So APC have considered the younger people in politics than the former government.
All right, Abia State politics is evolving under Labour Party government. Do you believe this shift has altered political expectations among young people? Is the APC still relevant here in Abia, or Labour Party dominating the space?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, in Abia, there's no Labour Party. If you look at what happened today,
like my baby will say, Daddy, you are lying. Daddy, you are lying.
No. The so-called, if you look at
how can you say there's no Labour Party in Abia?
Okay, let us look at it.
A ruling party.
Yeah, let's look at what happened. Local government, all the executive chairman of local government, which party? Said Labour Party. And the governor is controlling himself and the commissioners. At the grassroots, what we have is Labour Party.
You don't say control. How do you know about that? How can you say governor is controlling them?
Are you in party two? Do you have political party? Will the person be in two political party? The governor is Labour Party, LP. The House of the local government chairman and councillors, majority of the political instruments are in Labour Party. In fact, where the politics is being played is at the local government. So the councillors, Z Labour. The chairman, Z Labour. The governor, Labour Party. He has only one position and few House of Rep members and House of Assembly members. So, but the people who decide who get what in politics remain at the local government now, and they are Z Labour. If you claim that you are the one that gave it to them, what I know politically, in political philosophy, is that what we have at all the whole AGS is Z Labour. Councillor, the local government chairman, and all their aides, all of them are member, and these are instruments of politics. So, believe you me, PDP is highly on ground. If you look at the election, the local government election, yes. If you look at the local government election few months ago, you see that if not that they carried the Z Labour people carried the ballot, they were aware that they are out of the election. If they were ready, they would have dropped the ballot. Let's see who would have won. APC is, if everybody is now going to APC, is now the beautiful bride in Abia. Almost everybody is coming to APC. If the Labour Party is doing well, will people go to Labour Party? So you have seen it, and your experience will tell you they are ready to join the system. So the game in 2027 is almost between PDP and the APC. Labour Party will be out of the question. If you understand what is going on in Abia today, Labour Party will be out of the question. Let me tell you, you cannot continue lying to the people. The money Alessandro need is more than the money coming to Abia for his bank. I will tell you the truth. Look, we are here. We're not running for anybody. We're not running to anywhere. We'll do the politics, and all of us will see.
Okay, what about if the governor joins APC tomorrow?
Well, it is his responsibility to the political party is either you join a free entry, free exit.
Because if you notice, last time most governors and also the former governor of Delta State mentioned something about many governors will join. Even the governor of Delta State said it on a live broadcast that most governors are ready to join in Southeast. Is Lesotho joining that with? Did you see any movement or did you see anybody
in Southeast today? We have one governor in Abia, one Labour Party. We have three, one in PDP, two in APC. So the only party that has the highest number of governors is APC. Now, we are looking at other three states. The Anambra own have picked tickets to run in his Abia party. So that one is not coming to APC. So the
what
issue
about
of
if he wins?
so and if he wins, that is his choice to decide where he will go, whether he will go to APC or not. It's inconsequential.
Okay.
Now, if by virtue of anything somebody like the governor of Abia State wants to join APC, what is the road is free for him to join, but Abians will decide whom they will vote in terms of governorship. We're not talking about that yet, but when the time comes, the people themselves will tell you, we know what you are doing, and we know people who make things happen. I told you, and I will come back here and tell you that what I told you have come to reality.
Because why I am asking this, if you check since 1 week now, there's a very big how am I going to say it? There's a very big, people are just, they don't understand the political arithmetic or political calculation in Abia State. Because what started this is when the Okalangwa people endorsed Ben Kalu and asked him to go and run for 2027 governorship election in Abia State. That's where all these things started. Check on Facebook, everywhere is very noisy, people talking that Ben should not run. And some said Ben should run, he is a human being, he is entitled to run for this race. So on this, what can you say about the permutation?
Well, the political permutation in Abia, considering the yearnings of the people today, the Okalangba zone, 9 local government out of 17, saying Ben Kalu should come and run. I think they have seen something about him. And the politics is not about, it's not a business venture. It has to do with human beings. And you must have an idea. So, I think his human management is carrying the people to him. His philosophy about development, about politics, is giving people the opportunity to say, this man is not A, may be better than B. So he is a very serious option. But does not mean that it has come to reality. He has not accepted. Many will also come out. People will choose at the end of the day. So what I'm saying is that those people who ask him to come out, they are not wrong. But telling a man not to come out, I think the person is just joking. Because he has all it takes. His person has all it takes to become a governor. So it is within him to check himself if he's capable, if he really want to come out. Then he'll come out. If he don't want to come out, he will not know what to do. But I tell you, other parties are still there. They will also bring up their own candidates. And people of Abia will now compare. But if people are happy with this government, I can tell you, if they are happy, they will not be moving to APC. This government is not for the people. The money, the things they are doing today, is the money generated by other people. whatever they are doing today is things that have been prepared. Airports you're talking about have been prepared by the former government. So there is no new idea, no new vision. Abians are looking for a new idea, new vision, doing something different from what used to happen. We can count the number of roads done within the space getting to 2 years, and we have compared it with the time of OKZ and other government. But let us calculate the number of kilometers. Let them bring their own kilometer roads, and OKZ group will bring their own kilometer roads. We know if you are done better than this person or not.
Is it comparable?
Very, very comparable.
All right. Finally, Honorable, as the national president of SNYA, what message would you like to send to Nigerian youths watching us right now, especially those delusioned by politics but yearning for change?
Thank you very much. Well, my dear friends, my allies, good political actors, those who are in the industries, wherever you find yourself, being a youth is the strength of any nation. Your strength determines the direction of the people. Wherever you see things that is quite against the welfare of the youth, please speak out. Do not be perturbed by anything. But I'm assuring you, and the leadership of this country today, mostly to the southern Nigerian youths, is interested in the welfare of the new generation. Is interested to build Nigeria as African superpower. Don't mind the challenges of today. You will see what you want. Very soon, the policy of President Tinubu will be industrialization in every state. Engaging the youths, engaging the young and the old. The best of the quality education is coming. The best you expect in terms of micro and macro economy is coming. Just expect the best from him. Pray for your leaders. Pray for the president. Pray for whosoever that is looking for the welfare of the people. Be against anarchy and doom, and speak out for justice. Give in yourself for the development of this nation. And I'm assuring you, what you get at the end is success. Is a great Nigeria. Is a super Nigeria. And a country where crime will be reduced to the minimum level. I am telling you, industry, in fact, there is a plan right now